Bit of a swerve. This CRUBScriber question of the week, which anyone listening can submit to us either by subscribing through Twitch, going through patreon.com/Crub, giving us $2 a month. YouTube member also gets you into our private Discord, where this link can be found to submit questions. And today's comes from a Trask and says, inspired by CRUBCAST number 65, is 2x speed killing our attention spans? If a video game has dialogue that is written out and voiced, do you ever just go to the next line before the voiceover finishes?
Okay.
Yes.
Which episode is episode 65?
That was
it is
2x speed killing our attention spans.
Wow.
So it might be killing our attention spans. Justin kind of cut my voiceover line there.
Justin just made the funniest joke ever, and it wasn't even on purpose.
The unintentional yes and.
And someone said I couldn't yes and someone said I was not able to yes and.
Oh,
basically it was
so good.
About insane maniacs, Justin, who listen to podcasts and watch movies at 2x speed so they can
watch movies at 2x.
Okay,
watch
that's
movies.
Insane. That's insane.
Ridiculous. Like, you're watching a movie for a reason. You're watching it to enjoy it. Why are you trying to do? No, we're not allowed to do that.
All right. Visa
and MasterCard said so.
I think at the time I was a staunch 1x supporter, and now I watch everything at 5x just to catch up on everything I was missing.
Yeah. I have the YouTube Premium feature that lets me go up to 4x.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We've been
I actually tried that. I was listening to a tutorial, and the guy was really slow, and I'm like, "Oh, this is new," and I could not understand it. It was too much. I couldn't do it.
I've started watching Pokemon at 1.5x speed because there are 1,300 episodes. That is the one thing I've allowed myself to not experience at the intended pace. But when it comes to voiceover lines, it's interesting because I think a lot of people don't have patience for it, especially when the acting can be hit or miss in video games by and large, right? I will say I am very much a fast reader. So if someone's really chewing the scenery with their line, kind of like I am right now, I will just hit X. Like I would hit X on my own speech, basically. Yeah. My own speech patterns. I'd be like, this guy's taking too long. Like I'd mash X and get through it. Right. I'm like that. Yeah. Justin. Well, we all have a friend, but we have a friend in particular who irked you one time. We were at Too Many Games together.
Oh my god!
And they were playing the Fire Emblem Warriors game, like the second one. Not Fire Emblem Warriors, but Three Hopes.
We were playing Three Hopes. Yeah, it was a friend of ours. I was playing it with him, and he was just sitting there like, "Why are you listening to them talk?" And I'm like, "What else am I here? That's why I'm here.
Is it our teacher friend?
It sure is.
Oh, of course.
God.
I'll be his friend one year.
God.
1 year.
Oh, now I'm gonna make fun of him for this one. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
He'll double down.
He skipped all the cutscenes in Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Wait, like even in his first playthrough?
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
He specifically.
Where did my camera go?
They have a well, he didn't skip them. They have like a cinematic like. You can get the gist of it by just reading a blurb, and then you can just skip the cutscene. So he'd read those and then skip it. And I'm like, I genuinely asked him at one point because he was like, "Yeah, why are you paying attention to the story in a Fire Emblem game?" And I'm like, "Why do you play the game? Like, why?"
I just really like moving people on the grid. I think the grid is really cool.
Rebirth especially bothers me because it's just like this incredibly glorified, pour money into it, cinematic remake of this old video game, right? I feel like
you don't want to see it.
I feel like you're there to see like everyone in super duper HD hamming it up and reacting and going crazy and all the end game boss fight stuff, right? I feel like you're there to see how stupid it gets. So the idea of just like, no, I want to go back to the open world and talk to Chadley more. What are you doing?
Bentley.
Imagine if you were playing Death Stranding 2.
Okay.
And you just,
I'm in.
And all you did was, and all you did was smack your face with your microphone. But then as soon as someone started talking to you in Death Stranding, you just pressed start and skipped it.
You know,
that's actually insane to me.
I won't say it for the cutscenes, but actually I was replaying Death Stranding 1 a few weeks back. And that is a game.
Tread carefully here, Mykonos.
this is a game where Die-Hardman will call you constantly and talk to you constantly. And I swear to God, 1/5 of the time he is calling you to reaffirm what someone else just talked to you about. Like you had a normal 1-minute conversation with someone and it's like, Sam, you heard her, right? That's right. Mama lets you build zip lines with the PCC level 2. Put them at a close distance together and you can travel fast. I'm like, we literally just talked about this. I just went to the tutorial. Why are you talking to me again?
But now it's coming out of your controller if you're playing on PS5.
I will say, I was watching Kevin the Golden Bolt. I was watching him play Death
Thank you for
Stranding 2.
specifying. I didn't know what Kevin you were talking about.
I had to make sure. It could have been any other Kevin. But I was watching him play Death Stranding 2, and the stupid puppet guy literally just explained the story as it was happening. Because he was like, this was a metaphor about her losing her child. And I'm like,
and then Sam Norman Reedus is just quietly, expressionlessly going, huh, and never responding to any of it.
That was a perfect Norman Reedus grunt. That was that.
I swear, like half the time he's just staring into space, not reacting to anything.
Chris does the best grunt impressions.
Thanks.
He's really good at it.
Yeah.
But to answer the question on my end,
ones.
I will not skip dialogue if someone's saying it out loud in English. But if it's a game where they're not speaking English, I will skip it because I just don't understand what they're saying. So it doesn't matter to me what they're saying.
I skip it at Mario Party.
What?
Oh, you don't want him to say it. You don't want to hear Toad go,
oh, wait, spoken dialogue. That's right. Never mind. I mean, like, if it's a game I've already beaten before, I guess.
Maybe if it's a game you've played before, like,
yeah,
I guess.
I replay a lot of games, so, like, I hear things a lot. But even then, I usually tend not to skip it anyway. These days.
Yeah.
I used to when I was, like, 10 years old and younger, which is, you know, how I'm going to view our friend now, but
there.
M hit the full.
Yeah, man. I was hearing it too. I was like, wow, that
full
made me
Yoda.
Scooby-Doo, you know?
Yeah.
Do you watch things at two at time speed?
No, I don't. But I do skip voice lines, but not for the reason that I don't want to hear them. It's that I am also reading it. I have subtitles turned on all the time, right? 100% of the time, if I'm playing a game, I have subtitles turned on, and I'm reading it faster than these people can speak their slow lines that they could skip. Because I just want to keep playing the game, right? Like, I don't actually feel like I'm there for their performance. I don't need that.
Oh, you know, sorry, I didn't mean to butt in. I'll let you finish your thought.
No, we're here.
All right. One thought that I had that I did skip lines that had spoken dialogue sometimes was when I was playing the original Fallouts.
Yeah, Fallout, I will skip 100%.
Yeah.
But, you know, not like
because like
I don't
the game has
them.
trained me to already read everything anyway, because most of the dialogue in that game is not spoken, and so it still presents you the dialogue when you find a character that actually speaks vocally. It still displays the text the same way it would, and so I just handle it the same way. I'd read it. Once I'm done reading it, I'd pick the dialogue option, even though the character's not done talking yet.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
One that's so this you're gonna make fun of me for this one, but one that is recently hitting me and making me change the way I think about this topic is Genshin Impact. A lot of the
oh, what a poster child of shit I was skipping when I played Paimon for 30 hours of recorded dialogue explaining the thing you just saw.
Yeah.
Nothing I could think of would be funnier than what you just said.
So they've been going through voice actors have been going through a strike,
right?
As of the time of recording. So a lot of the characters in the game, if they were brought back into the story, they were just not voiced in English because they couldn't get the voice actors back.
Why are they striking?
It was I think it was for AI protections. So they wanted to not be able to be replaced by their AI voices. Yeah. But so it made me change how I kind of interacted with the dialogue in those games, because in those games I would listen to the voice actor. The voice actor for me is a lot of like the character that you're looking at, because there are a ton of characters in the game that aren't voiced. So when there is someone that is voiced, it's usually someone that's more important. But because the voice actors were on strike, a lot of the characters that I was listening to just weren't voiced anymore. So it made like this really weird thing of like some people I was skipping the dialogue and other times I wasn't. And it made me go like, do I really need to listen to them say this? But
it's bad.
Then
experience.
they came back and I was like, yeah. But then I came back and I was like, oh no, wait, I actually do appreciate having them be voiced. So.
Well, all right. I think that's where we're going to wrap it for today. We got our Genshin Impact mention in. Justin's fulfilled his bi-monthly quota to be here. We had an episode, baby.
All right. I'm on an episode of the podcast.
I'm so ready. Today, Crub comes back, baby.
We even went, into a place that'll maybe get us canceled. We'll see.
Yes!
Should be fun.
Yes!
I came back for one episode.
Cancellation.
I came back for an episode for one time, and I get canceled.
Yep.
JTAR 9 get us canceled.
Right, like if anything's going to show up on some website with like an angry person ranting about something, I think it's this one, right?
I can't wait to be in a Polygon article.
You could join me.
There you go.
We could both be in the Polygon article.
You just gave them their own thumbnail. They'll use your face.
Give them a really like smug smile.
All right, gamers. I hope we've given you at the least awareness, some things to think about today.
Because this is the direction that the CRUBCAST is going forward.
That's true. Join us next time as we rank top 100 games to get canceled to. I hope everyone has a good week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Where's the button?